Hey everybody, it's Tyler with Ashton Technology Solutions. Our very own Jim Abbott has a birthday coming up. We're going to use the Planner app in Microsoft Teams to set something up for him. Make sure you don't tell him though, because it's a surprise. So here we are in Microsoft Teams. As you can see, we've created the Jim Abbott birthday planning team. Let's hop into General. I've already added Thomas Foley in here, but we want to add another member, Justin Gallagher. Now that we have our members of the team, let's add the Planner app. In this case, we're going to create a new plan. We're going to call it Jim's Birthday. If we hop back into General, we can see that the members of the team have been notified that a planner has been created. Within the Planner app are what are called buckets. Think of a bucket as a container that holds whatever tasks you would like to add. By default, the Planner app includes the first bucket called To Do. We want to change the default name to Cake. Jim's favorite cake is chocolate with pink sprinkles. So we've changed the name of the default first bucket to Cake. Let's add a new bucket. We're going to call this one Bouncy Castle. The third bucket, we're going to get Jim a clown. So here we are with 3 buckets. We want to add a task to the bucket Cake. Now I happen to know that Thomas Foley has a thing for baked goods. Therefore, he will be getting assigned the order a cake task. So now we have our task created and Tom has been assigned to the task. Let's check the settings of the task. Within the task settings, you can set things such as what bucket the task belongs to, if the task is in progress, not started, or fully completed. We can set the priority of the task. A cake for a birthday party is pretty important. I'd like Tom to start this task by Monday of next week, so I'm going to give it a start date. The surprise party is on the 25th, so I'd like to have the cake probably a day before. Jim's cake's going to be stale, but that's how he likes it. Once everything's set, you can add some notes. We could add some checklist items, but I trust Tom. He knows what to do when ordering a cake. Now, last year, we didn't get Jim a bouncy castle, and you've never seen a sadder person in your life. So this year, we're making it a priority. All right, we're ready to move to our Bouncy Castle bucket. Let's add a task. This part right here is critical. Last year, we did not set a due date for the Bouncy Castle. Thus, there was no Bouncy Castle. We're going to make sure that thing's ordered by the 13th. Now, Justin Gallagher being one of our youngest here at Ashton, I happen to know he specializes in Bouncy Castles. So we have our first task. We haven't set the importance yet. Remember, it's critical that Jim gets his bouncy castle. We're going to jump back here into the settings. We're going to set the priority to urgent. Just because I want Justin to get that bouncy castle ordered as soon as possible. Now, I spoke to Justin about this before. I told him about a bouncy castle that I saw on the internet that I really wanted him to get. I think it might fit in our parking lot. So I'm going to add an attachment. Yep, that's the one. The most critical task is out of the way now. Justin will get to work on that shortly. Let's add some more tasks. Guess I'm finding the clown. Through the magic of the internet, I met this guy named Steve with Pennywise Rent-A-Clown. It's probably a legitimate business. Let's set up a task and send Steve a meeting request. We can see here that Justin has assigned me the task to find a clown. I want Justin to know that I'm currently working on this. So I'm going to jump into the settings and flip this over to in progress. Let's add a new task and call it Send a Meeting Request to Steve. I have a spare minute, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of this task now. Within the Calendar app, let's start a new meeting. In a Teams meeting, you can add a channel that you would like the meeting to show up on. Pink with chocolate sprinkles? This is starting out real well. Even so, in the Planner app, we get a nice visual representation that Tom has completed the task. Teams is great for this. As you can see, we have a lot left to do to make sure that Jim's birthday goes off without a hitch. Whether you're using the Planner app to set up something as trivial as Jim's birthday, or if you're juggling more complex tasks within a larger project, the Microsoft Teams Planner app has all the tools that you need to make sure everyone stays coordinated and on task. For more information, check us out at ashensolutions.com or call us at 216-455-9999.